Hi.
Apostates!
Mages and Templars and innocent people caught in the middle. Some things never change.
Hi. Hey. Hi here. How are you, darling? That's what I asked. I said, "How are you, darling?" Yes, puzzle. Yes. What do you mean, I asked you first. Stop acting like a tsundere. I remember how I was struggling with this one. I understand how could I struggle with this one? Like, it was so easy. And I just didn't understand.
Weird.
Where does this lead?
Anyway, once I'm gonna reach a cutscene, I'm gonna ask you what you think about my character, because this is a third playthrough, the newest one. I created a dwarf girl, because I again wanted to date a Sarah, but I wanted to exploit the glitch a bit more. And there is an issue that there is a very limited amount of talismans of power, and I didn't want to wait till level 17-18 to exploit them. So the goal is I can't use those talismans I get. I need to keep them in my inventory until I reach a Skyhold. In Skyhold there is like a storage chest, unlocks for very first time. You just click cross on move it, like either to storage room or storage chest, or from storage chest to inventory, and circle to press to like go back. If you do those two things at once, same time,
You know, not every dwarf likes caves.
if you do it same time, you do the glitch where it stays in your storage room and same time moves to inventory, so you basically duplicate anything. And I wanna use it for coal, which I already used. I wasted, which kinda was sad. Then I also want for I don't even remember. Yes, bull. I already used that as well. I even used that on your playthrough, the one with you, which is sad. It's like those talismans are very early in the game, and I already used them, which kind of fucked it all up. Also, I wanted to try something else, so I tried archer instead of rogue, instead of daggers, and it's kinda okay. I mean, it's not as much damage, but at least I'm attacking from range, which I like a lot. As a rogue, you literally...
For someone with your tact and charisma, you assembled a pretty good little inquisition.
Because I literally have to get close to them. Now I just shoot and try to keep distance.
Kind of you.
I mean, you never know. You could have kidnapped Ruffles and she'd be too polite to say anything.
Liliana recruited Josephine.
And I just did 700 damage on lower level, especially that I didn't even crit.
When I thought you had layers.
Or did I? So when I will reach same level of my rogue, first your rogue, it will be much stronger, or should be at least. Also, I kinda fucked up few things on my first playthrough, that I lost 2 agents. Which is basically 2 perks. And when I will reach, how it's called, when I will reach cutscene, I'm gonna ask you to watch closely, because I made this character way prettier than Quinari girl. Also, I kind of think those dwarves, female dwarves, they look way better. Like, you can't even tell in cutscenes that they are dwarves. They are like slightly shorter, like I don't know, 160, which you could be considered dwarf as well. I'm so sorry, I had to. I literally had to. Oh my god, I had to. I'm sorry. I beg apologies, milady. I didn't mean to insult you. I didn't mean to insult your beauty, especially your height. I know you're gonna say ha 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 ha. Oh, 700 without crit. That's quite good. Well, you don't say nothing about that? Interesting. You have absolutely nothing to tell me, to say about that. Well, I thought you're gonna be upset, or you're gonna be mad at me that I basically called you a dwarf.
I doubt these were mere bandits. They moved with the efficiency of a trained group.
Ah. Hmm. when you said you're going to on walk, and I said I'm walking myself as well, I was incredibly lucky because when I got out, I first went into the closest store and I got some minced beef. And when I came out of the store, I went to the other one for like Monsters and some Big Shots, which is like a Czech energy drink. It's kinda good, surprisingly. It's like medium. And when I got to out of the store, it started slightly raining, just lightly. Then I went to that store when I was coming home. In like the middle of the way, it stopped raining like absolutely. And when I got into house, it started raining. It started raining like, I don't know, quite a lot. It was horrible. I was incredibly lucky that it didn't catch me. Anyway, I think I missed the camp. There was supposed to be camp in between of the where I am. That's not noise. Missing a camps like that. Would like to go camping. What's interesting? Yeah. Okay, and what is a place you like? Like, I don't mind you picking a place, I'm just curious.
Templar deserters?
Okay, this one I fucked up in the first time.
Do you need anything? I should probably report back.
This is a mage.
Eldreda, yes. I think that was her name. At least I'd heard other apostates call her that. The Templars...
Like, I would like some place that would be close to water. Maybe in the forest or near the forest. Also, I would like if there would not be a lot of people. I know what I just said sounds creepy in general, but it's like because I just don't like people much.
You were trying to find a moment's peace in the midst of war.
Yes. At first she was just a mage who saw me and didn't attack, but later we... So, are you going to report me?
Look, kid, if you can talk an apostate out of her pants in the middle of a war, you've got a gift. Use it. Make contacts, get information, and help the Inquisition. Do that, and our lips are sealed.
Alright. I can do that. And thanks for going easy on me.
Nice. Yes. Look, this is the character you made. Okay, you might say she's a bit chubby, but that's because it's a fucking dwarf. Also, what do you say about the proposal I had? Like, if it was in near water, forest, no people. I need cunning. I mean, does it sound okay or not? Head of Inquisitor. Willpower. I need to check what this stats do. Okay. Oh my god. I do not play. I didn't want to put it on him. I wanted to put on her. Okay, willpower against dexterity. Okay. Visually that it's bad, but I need kinda for stats. This looks ugly, but what can I do? Okay, Varek. Scout. Yeah. Then I have Solas, so I'm gonna give him this. No hat. Cassandra will have this. Okay, good. And you want more power, so I can do.
It can't properly be called a war any longer. It's a free-for-all. Mages against Templars against everyone.
There are Inquisition soldiers even here.
I know you. But are you? The Maker has not told me. Then prove it. Show me that the rift. The Maker has opened the sky.
I suppose it only natural that some would turn to worshipping the breach, if only in hopes of appeasing it.
My lady, your mother and sister must miss you greatly. With your father departing from the cold that world has come. The Maker has torn open the sky.
When the demons have cleansed the unworthy,
I hear rumors about
perfection has rent the sky, and now only the
Hi, bike. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hey. Hi, beautiful.
Please, if you meet my beloved, tell her I am waiting. Lady Venena should be here. We need to be together when the Maker comes.
I found...
This letter, Venena is dead.
What am I supposed to do now?
Join Inquisition. Oh, yes.
The Inquisition.
Nice, I got new agent. Fuck, hell yeah. Look. This is the face I made. I made her slightly smaller nose than original dwarves have. And I kinda gave her a bit of the makeup, like something around the eyes, I don't know what it is. And I made her lips kinda more glowy. And yeah, I made her cheeks blushing tiny bit. But I didn't like spend too much time on it. I just like did something. Is it still ugly? I mean, in that coloring, her upper lip is somehow white. It's just the issue of colors. Fuck it. Not ugly anymore. I mean, the best you could see is in cutscene, so like in the game it's not as well visible. I know you're gonna say she's chubby and whatever, but she's dwarf. She's literally, they're supposed to be like that.
My name is Kindle. I greet you. My name is Kindle.
Hindle, your mother can't bring.
Okay, good.
Peace to you.
I'm almost done. Really? I can 100% tell. If that was you, you would immediately call yourself fat and you would be immediately hating on yourself. Like, I'm so 100% sure of it already. But hey, I'm glad you say what you said. Wait. Why is this thingy not working? Oh, I need to come here last. Because this thing will be probably interactable once I will do all the puzzles and loot all those little bullshits. I think. Or maybe once I do this rift. I think I did it before the rift though. I would appreciate if I had more attack speed, but I don't think that's an option. Oh, 600, beautiful. Oh my god. Okay, good. Good. Oh yeah, when I was creating this character, the difference between her and the Quinari girl, it was her voice was one of them was kinda soft and other was very kinda like rough. Her, when I was creating a dwarf, there was not a choice of two voices, but there was literally a choice of one, because the one that I have now is kinda like soft spoken. The other one was genuinely trans. Like actually I thought it's a male person who literally did that. Like there is no even chance.
Travel safely.
Hello, I'm talking to you. I mean the NPC, not you.
Maker's tears. I was a fool to have doubted you. How may we serve you? Herald of Andraste.
Have the believers spread the.
As you say, Herald.
Okay, good. So this area is almost clean. Only that thingy on top is missing. So I'm going to collect my camp.
Shouldn't we travel to Valrayo now, Seeker? The breach isn't going to close itself. Indeed. The sooner we obtain help for the breach, the better.
Oh, Inquisitor Park. Wow, nice.
I believe.
Dwarfson's Pass. Okay, that was diabolical. My spell didn't go through. That was diabolical too. I hit fucking Fennec instead of Archer. Okay, good. So yeah, I should go here. Oh wait. What the fuck? Why do I have so many quests completed when I literally killed some random NPCs? Whatever. Fully worth free XP. No loot. Okay, I should go to collect the bow that gives me like 21% critical from previous
Could make
playthrough.
camp here.
That's the camp I was talking about. Beautiful. Now I should go... Okay, I'm gonna loot tiny a bit more. Then I should go to main city, do some quests. Then I'm gonna gather all companions that I could. And once I have this done, oh yeah, this dude. Quest completed.
Have you seen another Inquisition scout? Elven woman, answers to writs.
I found Ritz and rescued.
Thank you. Dangerous out here for everyone. Thank you again for rescuing Ritz.
Yep, no worries. Okay, I'm gonna close this rift because it's in the way. Free XP. And I love free XP. I have a question. Should I make tortilla today? Like when you go, like I don't know, before I go to sleep? Or should I eat what I have and cook tortilla like tomorrow? Okay. May I ask why is your reasoning? I'm just asking, I'm gonna do the way you said it. What do you mean too much tortillas? Do you know how many tortillas I had in this month? Well, not this month, like in past 30 days. Okay, so it's first. And because it's first... So I had 2 tortillas in yesterday and before yesterday. That's 2. Oh yeah, well, that's just 2 tortillas in month actually. I haven't had tortillas in month, I wasn't cooking them at all. And I know that because there were ones that were finishing 6th of the 5th month, which is 6th of the May, and they were already rotten when it was like 4th, because I wanted to cook them, but I couldn't because they were rotten. So yeah, it's not too much tortillas. Plus, my tortilla would be way more nutritious than what I have. It's literally just meat with like sauce. It's not a sauce, it's like a... how to say it? It's basically a juices with added flour and I don't know how... maybe you say the same in Polish, but in Czech we call it omáčka. Does anything ring the bell when I say omáčka, or absolutely not? Oh my god, it was locked for so long. Okay, and what is that word you just said?
Where the Templars? They don't care who they kill anymore.
You're saying the Templars attacked
I'm just
Hopeless-
asking because it doesn't ring same as what I said.
Digging out a stump. Had to be safe, they said. They took the ring I gave him on our wedding day.
That's the thing. I said it in Czech because I don't have very well how to say it. So when you cook meat, sometimes, not always, but sometimes, it's not like meat juices at all. It's like when you add some. So imagine you have frying pan, you put the meat on it, not like steak wise, but like chops of the meat, and then you put something. I think it's kind of like flour, but not always flour. So you could put Maggi in there. I think Maggi is like addition for the taste or something. You could put soy sauce, and you basically create a substance that's not watery, but how to say to not confuse you. The consistency of it is like a porridge, kind of. So it's kind of watery, but not very watery. No, tomatoes in Czech we call rajčata, but what I said was omáčka. I'm gonna Google it. It's been so long since I've been talking about it, so... Okay, so in English it is a sauce. In Polish it's sauce as well. But it's not like sauce when you buy a ketchup, which is sauce as well. But it's a gravy, thick meat juice sauce. Like tartar sauce. No, it's not disgusting, you silly. You can't say it's disgusting because there is a food that is considered like top tier in a Czech cuisine, and it's mostly about that sauce thingy, the gravy sauce thingy. Like that's the main ingredients. Okay, bread dumpling. So bread dumpling together with a meat, and then you have that sauce, which is like the heart of that meal. It's like the most favorite for majority of the people. To me, it's like a meat, okay? Okay, so Svíčková is the name of that chick dish, which is literally top tier, the most favorite for most of the people, for majority of the people. It's a beef sirloin, which I don't know what it is. It's just some kind of part of the beef meat in a creamy vegetable sauce. And no, it's not in tomatoes. Tomato, you do not put tomatoes in there at all. So do not make it a yuck. I'm kinda not sure, but I'm heavily positive that you could like it a lot. So you have that like a bread dumpling. I don't know how. To be honest, the English, it kind of fucks translation. It doesn't really say it how it is. We call it the knedlik. I'm just trying in case that in Polish it would be similar. It's just a weak attempt. Yeah, well, you might be picky, but still, since you haven't had it, I can be very positive about it. Okay, once you have that meal called Svíčková from my mother, then you can say it's yuck or not. But before that, you're not allowed. Like, to me personally, it's myth, but for like actual majority of the people, it's like the best of the best. Because I'm not much fan of the sauces in general, or gravy or like that. I like when my food is kinda dry. So when I have a... So for example, my grandma, when she makes a food, or when someone makes a food for her, she likes when it's kinda drowning in something. So mostly in those sauces or juices or whatever. It's like even if it's just a meat juice sauce. She likes when it drowns in it. And I always say, wow, you like a soup. So basically when you have goulash, right? You know goulash, it's a Hungarian word.
I'm watching you, Barrack, just so you know.
Well, that makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. What can I do now?
Nothing. Yet. Just keep it that way.
Barrack Tethras, paragon of good behavior, at your service, Seeker.
Wait, you liked what? You literally said you liked, but you haven't said what. Okay, but what? I'm asking what? Goulash. Oh my god, thank you. You realize there is like lots of kinds of a goulash. They are like the mid ones. I don't know the names of it because I'm not a cook and I don't even like care that much. I don't care enough to remember names of it. But then you have some spicy goulash, or original actual Hungarian goulash, which is kinda good. I don't mean the original but the spicy ones. For example, my one of the uncles, he makes a spicy one. He said it's really spicy, but for me it's kinda like a, not barely, but it's like a kinda light. It could be more for my liking, but it's good. It's kinda good. It's pretty good. I do enjoy when my mouth is burning. I do struggle when my mouth is burning too much, but I'm gonna still finish it. So basically when you have goulash, like traditional goulash, which we use with those dumpling bread, knedlíky we call it. Then there is like goulash soup, which is more watery substance than the classical goulash. And basically you have a lot of more of sauces. And that's basically what my grandma does. And every single fucking time she says, we have a goulash. And I was like, oh no, this is goulash soup. And she's like, no, this is a goulash. I was like, yeah, well, it's literally drowning in it. It's fucking soup. I don't say fucking obviously, but yeah. In my mind, it's goulash soup because it's fucking watery, and it kind of ruins the substance of the original goulash as it's supposed to be. Then I obviously asked, I literally did it. So it was drowning in the fucking plate, like the plate was full of water, like the goulash color water. There was some of those dumplings and some of the meat drowning in it, and I took a picture because we kind of had a little argument about it. Like she got actually mad about that, so I immediately took a picture because I didn't want those like sauces. Okay, I literally took just the meat, those dumplings, and tiny bit of the sauces, and she got mad about literally this because fucking old people, they get mad about everything they can because it's not their way. So I took a picture and I sent it to mom, dad, brother, granny, auntie. Every single fucking one of them said it's a goulash soup. And I asked, also, I added, do you think that it's normal to get mad about that I wanted the goulash instead of goulash soup, while the granny calls it goulash, not soup, and that I took a less of the sauces than she intended because it's my fucking meal. Obviously everybody was on my side, and not for a purposes because I asked them, but because it's fucking unreasonable as shit. Anyway, how do you like your goulash if you feel good enough to eat it? Do you like when it's like more saucy or more watery or a bit more on dry side? One more rift that I missed. Wow. You really remind me of Adrian Monk. Like from that series. That detective series where there is a detective Adrian Monk whose wife is killed in a car bomb, and since he already was quirky weirdo from the beginning, but before that, after that he became even more quirky and weird, and he had like 100 and something phobias, and he literally split every single atom in the food molecule, every single molecule. I do not call you a weirdo, just to clarify. He is, not you. Okay, I did clarify it before you started arguing or complaining. Why the fuck are they climbing up? To be honest, it could be something, but they say autism because they literally know one mental illness out of the 1,000. So they all say autism because they don't know anything else. But it technically could be something. And to clarify, I also do not think you're autistic at all. Even though if I do consider some of the things like your forgot the name of it, but your reaction to some specific sounds and all of that, I still do not think you're autistic at all. But do you know what is like a general... So basically my mom, she is a caretaker of those mentally challenged, and she literally had okay, so basically because she's the caretaker, when she goes to class with her, because she only takes care of her when it's class time for the school, like school time. So she basically is like assistant of that one specific kid, but she got friendly with her teacher, and because of that she helps with all the kids, even the more autistic ones who actually have autism. So I asked her what is a definition of autism, and her perspective of it was, I mean, she obviously did some classes and shit about literally this topic, and her words were someone who sees a world in different unrealistic ways. That's kind of how she put it. Well, still, it doesn't necessarily have to be autism, because to be kinda blank, majority of the people who told you that have absolutely nothing about autism, like they have absolutely zero knowledge. Yeah, but I'm also saying why their word means kinda zero. But do you realize adults are literally just the fucking kids? Most of the time who do not have any valuable input. I mean, look at your mom. Do you think your mom is an adult just because she has years? No. Like, there is a very thin difference between a child and adult when it comes to thinking and mind. One thing is experience and wisdom, but it's double-edged sword, because a lot of people get arrogant and think anything they say and comes out of their mouth is actually like a golden blessing. So that's why it's not a very good thing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna return to this chick. And there was a second thing which kinda slipped my mind. Yeah, so one thing I said was wisdom, and second thing was emotional stability. Which doesn't necessarily mean you're not adult just because you're emotionally unstable. But comparing to what you were in when you were a kid, if you didn't make any progress at all, then you didn't mature much. I mean, obviously you could still learn some wisdom, but yeah.
We must have done enough to draw the attention of the clerics by now. Shouldn't we meet with them?
Okay, close to level 5.
Where are the Templars? They don't care who they kill anymore.
I found. This is it.
It won't.
Okay. I did the quest. I can move back to here. Man, I kind of wish I was in high school because of one very specific thing. How would I translate the subject? Občanská výchova, it was like I'm gonna Google it, I'm gonna translate it. Civics or citizenship education. So basically with the teacher that we had, she always was like giving us morally grey questions about the opinions, like for example grey areas like abortion, or when it's a King Shalamon shit. I can't even remember everything, but basically she was that'll do those subjects, those lessons, they were mostly just talking about these things, and I swear it was just so funny because literally 90% of my class, okay, it's not 90, it's more like 100% of my class, they were all quiet. They literally said not a single thing. They always didn't know what to say. Okay, except one single girl who was like premiant. She always had valid opinions about stuff, but most of them they were literally quiet. And I felt kind of stupid that I was only one like discussing with teacher those things. But if she asks a question to whole class and there is no one saying nothing, one girl says her input, the rest are literally quiet for fucking 2 to 3, 5 minutes. Then teacher obviously looks at me and asks me, and I did kinda miss those debates. Damn, I do actually miss something from school. Yeah, and STV as well. It was like a physical education, but special physical education where we did martial arts. We were in kimono on tatami, and then we had like a lot of kind of hard work of exercising. After we did all of that, then we had like actual lessons. That was fun as well, a lot of fun.
You're back, and in one piece.
Well, I do know you like math, but is it like your favorite subject? Well, I guess obviously it's your favorite subject is gonna be art. No, okay, tell me. Tell me. Well, you kinda picked the wrong school because you are literally in art school, silly.
At least we've got Inquisition troops out of Redcliffe, giving those people civilian.
Such a silly girl.
Mages and Templar.
Which is the Rebel Inquisition and its so-called...
So far,
We might, if your Inquisition would recognize the Chancellor's authority.
There is no authority until another divine is chosen.
In due time, Andraste will be our guide, not some dazed wanderer on a mountainside.
I'll make
Okay, my question. If you had a way better teacher for art, would you think the art could potentially rival of the spot of the best, like the most favorite?
How serait-on l'injustice à these lands for purpose?
Okay, I
And
see.
we can use that.
I see. That's good. You know that there are actually like specializations, or I don't know even how to say it in school terms, but schools closer related to biology in general.
Nothing.
No, what did I click? Why did you not wanna pick it? Oh, sorry, choose it.
Has nothing to do with fairness. We simply can't accommodate them if they bring that many servants.
I will speak to the Duchess. She can be reasoned with after a fashion.
To work?
I believe I asked you a question, didn't I? I asked you, so why did you not pick a biology related stuff?
Having the Herald address the...
You...
Let's ask her. I'm more concerned this won't actually solve.
I agree. It just lends credence to the idea that we should care what the Chantry says.
I will go with her. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What does it
What
mean,
choice
I'm
do we
king
have,
those
Vivian?
people?
Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach.
Oh, it's among. I see. Hmm. Hmm. I might say something, but I hope you do not get maybe offended. Do you think that there might be a possibility that you created a barrier around yourself by labeling classmate just a classmate, which does not allow others to get any closer than they are, but they
Your
potentially
skills of
could?
observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lady Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then. They wish... Return to him. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Look at my character, look, now you will see the closest. This is the best option that you may see.
Together, we mourn
By the way, only thing I touched was face, because I don't think you can adjust the bodies. You can only touch your face and hair and stuff. So that's what I did with the only face and head.
Wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet. The Maker would send no dwarf in our hour of need.
You say I am the enemy. The breach in the sky is our true enemy. We must unite to stop it. It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late.
Oh my god, he's gonna punch her again.
They will face this
No.
Inquisition and the people will be saved once more.
Damn.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
You're not here to deal with the Inquisition.
As if there were any reason to.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
If you're not here to help the Chantry, then you just came to make speeches.
I came to see what frightens old women so, and laugh.
But Lord Seeker, what if she really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition less than nothing. Templars, Val Royo is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad? What's that? An arrow with a message?
The Templars didn't even touch you.
I believe that...
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
nothing here. Let's look around.
What the fuck? I clicked on it. Yes, I did click on it. Oh my god. Anyway. Wait, why are you sorry? I want one single valid reason. Why would you be apologizing to me? That's fucking French. Ew. Wait, what? I said I want some valid reason. Why would you be apologizing to me? And you said, Wait, you actually want to be tsundere. There is no other way. You actually do want to be tsundere. Why are you acting like this? Like you are humping for absolutely no reason. There is no valid reason for you to do that, and you still do that, which literally indicates that you wanna act as a tsundere for no reason. And you saying no, that's also part of the act, because tsundere, they never reveal it. They always deny it. Okay, you're so silly. There is no way.
If it's help with the
My wifey is such a tsundere, silly girl. She's such a silly puppy kitten tsundere. You mastered the art of the tsundere to the latest bit. You genuinely could be very confidently called the master of the art.
Well, they know who I work for at least.
You're so silly. There is no way. There's no actual way.
Andraste, how much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
Don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
What is the...
Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve.
Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're... you're all dwarfy. I don't mean nothing, but you're down there. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Some believe I'm the herald of Andraste. But who are you, and what's this about?
See?
I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment.
You're doing it on purpose, don't you? You are! You're literally acting like a tsundere. Oh my god, you're more tsundere than not. But of course you are.
Friends really came through with that tip.
You are the most tsundere girl I actually ever met in my whole life.
You're a strange one. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you, I'll crush you. Like those guards. I stole their... Look, do you need...
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
I'm gonna bite your ass off. See? You just keep proving my point! There is no way. You're just rage baiting me, right? You're just being rage bait. You're trolling me on purpose. There is no actual way that you're serious. You are 100% rage baiting me and trolling me. Like, I can tell. But of course you are silly. You're just a girl. Are you not just a girl? You're just a girl. Am I wrong? Am I? Okay, time to collect Vivian.
Lady Kadash of the Inquisition.
What a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Seeing the same faces at every event becomes so tiresome. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer, or are you here for the question?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
I have very specific relations to that song because there is a video of one League of Legends YouTuber who is like playing bot lane role ADC, which is like the most mechanical role, and it wasn't like boot camp, but he had like a new content that he was literally teaching. I think it was 5 or 6 students, and he was supposed to teach them in ADC role, and every single one of them was absolutely horrendous. Some of them were like Iron Bronze, which is like 2 lowest divisions. Then there was one Diamond, but he was originally top lane and wanted to learn ADC, and it had like 2 purposes. One of them was to improve their ADC role game, and same thing, he was supposed to improve their streaming skills because they wanted to become a streamers. They already were the kind of streaming, so he was like kind of giving them fame. And one of them was a girl, Susu. I think she was from New York or something, and she even claimed to be black. And I swear to fucking God, she was the most annoying existence that ever existed. So he is like very straightforward. He is like Muslim, kind of Pakistani or something. And he is like extremely funny. He's kind of smart, but he's nice. And he was like giving her, he was schooling her about what to do, and he was like saying his thought processes. And it's kind of like, when he says it, it's literally in like 3 to 5 seconds that you have to follow everything he says. And he was saying like kinda, I would say, not easy strategy, but it was kinda a bit intermediate strategy. And instead of listening to him, she was, I'm so cold. And he was like, Susu, did you hear what I just said? Did you listen to anything what I just said past 2-3 minutes? She was like, yes, I did, but I'm also hungry. And she was literally doing this, and it was pissing not only him, but it was pissing literally every single viewer that was watching. And she was extremely passive, and when she was playing like the ADC and enemy, so there was basically a fight on the bot, level 1, everybody was level 1 at the very beginning of the game. And it was like ADC support versus ADC support. So there was a fight of those 4 people. She was ADC and her support, and they were fighting, and it was mostly her support doing 90% of the job, and everybody had 1 HP. Her support died, and they had 1 HP, and they kinda still kept going. So all she had to do was do the auto attacks to one character, to auto attacks to other character, and she would have double kill. But instead she was backing off. I mean, it was like, Zuzu, why the fuck are you backing off? And she was like, I'm scared. They are 2 against me. And it was like, yeah, but they're the same level as you are, and you're literally 100 HP. Sorry, 100% HP, while they are literally 1 HP both. You need literally 2 auto attacks for each to kill them. Yes, but I'm scared. And I was like, Zuzu. Okay, let's keep playing, and after the game we're gonna review all that happened, and we're gonna talk about it very calmly, because he was already getting heated about it. I mean, everybody was, even I was literally fucking fuming about what just happened, because I'm like passionate League player. And her argument when they were reviewing the game after like 25 minutes was, you know that song that I'm just a girl in the world? So she said those words, I'm just a girl, but in the rift or on the map, like in that game. And that was basically her counter argument, which literally shut him up, because he literally was facepalming and lost the brain cells. I mean, everybody lost brain cells. I lost the brain cells. And this is basically my relations to the song. So anytime when it says that, I'm just kind of cringing and laughing. So to me, it's how to say it? It's not a rage bait, but it is because it is kind of troll and same time rage bait. Okay, so the sound is genuinely bugged, so I'm gonna skip all the cutscenes. Okay, I'm gonna give you a choice. So basically, we said that we are Inquisition, and that we come to restore a peace, and this guy, who was like a noble, was kinda clowning on us that we have fucking ulterior motive, that we do it for something, maybe money or fame or whatever, and that we are not as noble as, like, we are not as good goody two shoes as we act to be, which we actually are. We are literally doing it to say fucking word. And this guy was clowning on us that we have fucking ulterior motive, whatever. But he's like how to say it? Someone who was like on the high. Okay, yes, he is just a pathetic noble from some family who has like, I don't know, tiny little bit of power, but not actually. Meanwhile, he got frozen on the spot by the court mage, which is literally just one position in the whole fucking palace. Like a royal family, they have their own court mage, and she is the one talking to me, which is basically my like future companion Vivian, the black lady who is a mage. She froze him because she overheard his bullshit about him kinda clowning on Inquisition. She froze him and asked me what we should do with him. And our decision is either we let him go or we tell her to kill him, or if we say I don't care, she's gonna let him go anyway. What do I pick? Okay, this is your choice and you have to choose. I told you the background of the story, that what he was doing and why, and what we gonna do with that noble. Do we kill him for his blasphemy or do we let him go? Okay. Also, I just wanted to say, if we let him go, she would embarrass him publicly in front of everyone, which way would kinda strip him of his noble status and he would be just fucking peasant. And to be honest, I never killed him, so I'm gonna do it because you told me so.
It insulted my honor.
I wish the sound was better.
We can't have him cluttering up the dance. I'm delighted.
Okay, I'm gonna skip it now, everything, because
Allow me to introduce myself to the Imperial Court.
it's back. I just need to restart the game and stream.
Can you get away? Your tools are not fought in the drawing room. By Chevalier Code, his life was...
Oh. She's dangerous.
But I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantry.
She's also extremely smart, not only when it comes to magic stuff, but she's also one of the best versed when it comes to politics and social. She's very, like, socially very smart as well, very knowledgeable. She always calls me a dear. Not like only me, but everybody in the company. She calls a dear. To be honest, Vivian is by far my most favorite companion from them absolutely all. If I think about like the ones I'll like Bull, okay, I like Bull, but not that much. I don't like much the way he looks. He looks kind of funny with his horns and everything. Kind of goofy. Sarah, I don't know, her looks are kind of weird, and she's very eccentric, like weird as well, with the way she talks, for absolutely no fucking reason. Varric is okay. He's very poetic and very smart when it comes to the way he talks. He's dwarf and everything. He's cool. Cole, he is probably my second favorite. Because he's literally just a spirit of compassion. Imagine when you have like a elemental spirit, like a spirit of fire and that kind of shit. You have a spirit of emotions, like spirit represents emotion and feels only that emotion. So he is spirit of compassion who materialized because of some boy that was dying. And it took form of that boy, like because it felt like doing so, whatever. And his personal quest line would be to make him either we make him a human, which is the better choice for him apparently, or we let him do his thing. Everybody will be creeped out, but he will be like more to his nature than yeah, basically he will be true to his nature. I still believe it's better to make him a human because he will be much happier. He will get the girl from the tavern, the singer, and they will be happy together. It's much better, and everybody would be much more cool around him because they're gonna kind of see him as a friend instead of something to be on lookout. So I said those. Cassandra as a tank, she's kind of boring, just typical fucking Templar, nothing interesting. Blackwall, he is a warden tank. I also am not very interested in him because he's just fucking tank. And then we have Solas, who is a traitor. He is kinda interesting that he is the most important person in the whole story. Kinda more important than main character as well. Because he's genuinely 1,000 years old mage who basically created world the way it is. He created those rifts. He separated this world from the old world because they were one. Now it's two worlds, and those rifts are basically portals to the old world of the demons, monsters, and that kind of shit. But it stripped elves, his like original people, of the magic they had, and he feels it was like secondary thing that happened. It wasn't meant to happen, but it happened. It was like a I don't know how to say it. I forgot the word. Whatever, doesn't matter. And he feels guilty, so he wants to restore old world to old order, connect these two worlds, which will basically destroy our world, only for the sake of his own people, and also his people will die as well. So there is like no actual meaning of it. It's all. But because he's extremely weak right now, because he was sleeping for 1,000 years, because that separation of the worlds cost him all his mana. So he was sleeping for 1,000 years, and now he woke up with like 0 mana, and he's basically weaker than me even. So that was a Solas. And then there is the last character which I told you about, Vivian, which is my absolute favorite one of them all. I don't know why. And see, she's my favorite even though she's black. So there is no way anyone could call me a racist. Okay, I need to reload, okay? I'm gonna go to the restroom, I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna load the stream and game from the very beginning. Because it kinda bugs, I noticed before. The sound in that posh city.